Max and the Lava Code. Max was sitting at his desk, and then a mouse came through. He didn't know what it was at first, then he knelt down. "I still don't know what it is," he said. He knelt down. As he knelt down more, the mouse came nearer to him. He did his final kneeling down. Then he could see there was actually a mouse. "It's a mouse," he cried. "A mouse that can talk." Then the mouse said, "There's danger! There's danger through this hole." Max went straight through the hole he was standing next to. Then they found themselves in a cave. "Are we there yet?" said Max. "No, but nearly. Just keep following me," said the mouse, and they carried on with their journey. They found themselves in Dr. Frankenstein's lair. "What's that hand?" said Max. "It's Dr. Frankenstein, you big dummy," said the mouse. Then Dr. Frankenstein walked into the room. "I will defeat you," he said, "but first let me tell you a story."
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, and my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
He did the mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east.
"Stop!" said Max. "I will defeat you now," said Dr. Frankenstein. "Go to the Lava Code room then. You will be safe there." They found themselves in the Lava Code room. "I think we should go back," said the mouse. "Nonsense!" cried Max. "There's 1,000 pieces of gold if we complete this quest." Max walked across the bridge over to the code. He pressed A. The skeleton's mouth moved open. Then he pressed B. The skeleton's mouth moved open more. Then he pressed C. Then the skeleton's mouth moved open very wide. Roar! Max got gobbled up on the head, then tummy, then leg. As he got on the leg, he spun around and got a sword for what was lying on the floor. Then he chopped open the skeleton. Then he fell on the floor. As he fell on the floor, the bridge moved away from side to side. Then he got out his sword and pulled the other half of the bridge back to him. He pulled and pulled and pulled. In the dungeon, Dr. Frankenstein was making his monster bigger. Max and the mouse came along. The monster was ready. He walked and walked until he was standing right next to Max and the mouse. Then Max jumped on the mouse, and suddenly Max turned into a big giant robot. A battle was taking place. Then Max in robot form fell over. The mouse ran and ran and ran. Then Frankenstein's monster jumped onto Max in robot form. He fell on his shoe. His shoe had little swords on. Then Frankenstein's monster was no longer. Max turned back into his human self. "That was an easy battle," he laughed. The end.